Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to comment down below for a chance to win a one-on-one coaching session. For those of you guys who've actually gotten a coaching session from me, please leave it in the comments. Let others know what that's like. And if you want to win one, just comment down below. We're doing a lot of these every single video because I want to talk to as many people as possible to understand where you're stuck with in dropshipping. All right. So today's a very special video. Two big things happened today. This store that we've been running since December just hit 100 orders in sales. I'm having the dashboard is open. It's 102 orders that we have successfully gotten from customers, which is an insane milestone to achieve for a business that is only 9 days old. Or sorry, 10 days. Let's consider today as well. Only 10 days old. It has already crossed $100 in sales. We're going to talk about everything in this video. We're going to talk about how we found the product, how we marketed it, how we grew it. It has already done about $2,200 in profit, right? Which is insane. For 10 days, $2,000 in profit. That's what a lot of people make in a month, right? As their monthly income. So to have that achieved from a business that you run from home is an absolutely insane feat. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how I found the product, how we built the website, how we marketed the store, what are the strategies we're using now, and what are the next steps. So that's the number one thing we're talking about. And the second thing we're going to be talking about is we're actually going to be celebrating someone. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, you might not know what this whole thing is. But it's essentially, this is someone we're going to be celebrating today. His name is Murtaza. Murtaza joined our community just a few days ago, right? And in the first day of joining our community, he actually made his first sale. So we're going to be going to Murtaza's story a little bit. In fact, in the link in the description, I have a detailed video with Murtaza if you guys want to watch that, all right? So those are a couple of things that we're going to be talking about. All right. So let's get into yesterday's sales. Yesterday we did $500 in sales. $40 was the cost of goods sold, leaving our gross profit at $493. We spent $64 in ads, and we have a net profit of $428. Our highest net profit was $500, but this is really not bad. We had about 489 people visit the store. 90 people added the product to cart with 17 orders. Our page view conversion rate is 3%, which is fantastic, and our order form conversion rate is about 18%, which is really high. So all of our stats are looking healthy. And in fact, we're talking to our suppliers to increase the quantity of products that we have because it looks like we're going to be running out of stock very soon. And so today I want to talk about how I built this dropshipping business, how you guys can, if anybody's looking into getting into dropshipping. It's going to be a very off-the-cuff session. I have nothing planned. I'm just going to talk to you through the exact step-by-step process that my brother and I, who I run this business with, what we used to get this business up and running. All right. So the first thing that we did, I'm just going to open this up. The first thing that we did was we found, and this is what most people never do. And this is the biggest reason this business is successful, is the niche. All right. So the story of this business started off when my brother approached me with an idea for a product that is, it's not like a revolutionary product by any means, okay? But it was just the fact that he saw online that this niche was very underserved, all right? And so after we did a little bit of research in terms of what we could do to serve this niche a little bit better, he came up with a lot of different product ideas. And then after a bunch of discussion, he fixed that this is the product that we're gonna sell. Now, the way that I come in was I was really in charge of all of the technical aspects of it, like building out the stores, building out the back end, building out, integrating with the payment processors, all of the other stuff that you guys know you need with drop shipping, all right? But the real reason that this store is successful is because of the niche selection, because we were able to identify a group of people that were very underserved, right? So the people that were very underserved, okay? And all of our marketing and all of our advertising is targeted and geared to this one niche. All right. So what do most dropshippers do? All right, most dropshippers, right, they go ahead and they find a product. All right. They think, oh, it's either for men or for women, right? And then they go ahead and just run ads. And they are of the opinion that anybody who buys from me is a customer and I don't mind any sales, right? This is a recipe for disaster, because what's going to happen when you run stores this way is that you're going to make general ads, okay, for general products, all right, run it on general interests, okay, and then you will get general results, okay. And this is what most dropshippers experience, because they number one, they'll apply to a Shopify store, okay, then they'll use the Dawn theme, right? Everybody, we know about this theme, right? Let me just open it up really quickly. Shopify themes, right? You go here, you go to this theme, the Spotlight theme, or you go to all themes and you go to this one. We're not paying for that. We're gonna go to the Sense theme. Sorry, the Sense theme, right? You're gonna go to Shopify and you're gonna sign up for the Sense theme. All right, then you're gonna upload a few images, right? And then you're gonna upload a little bit of copy, all right, and your images and copy is all it doesn't niche down by any means. It is for everyone, right? It highlights everyone's problems, right? And then you try to target everyone in the world, right? You're going after all these e-packet countries, you're going after every single interest that's available, and you're going after, and your copy is very generic. And this is why you're not making any sales, all right? This is probably a recipe for disaster. What we did with this business that has done 100 orders is we specifically exclude people. We don't want to market to everybody. This is for a specific person, all right? Because when we decided that this is going to be only for one individual, all right, that's when we were able to, number one, tailor our ads, okay, tailor our offer, okay, and then tailor the entire experience for just one person, okay? And this is what's led to such a boost in conversions. This is why every social media video we post, hits massive amounts of views. This is why even if our ads are not generating a big amount of CTR, right? Even if it's like 1-2%, and I'm going to show you ads. I'm going to try and show as much as possible in this video. All right. Even though our ads don't hit a high CTR, it's because it's so targeted to a specific person. As soon as that person sees the ad, they buy. Okay. As soon as that person sees the ad, they buy. So my first advice to any person starting a dropshipping store is figure out what you want to do. Figure out who you want to sell to. Figure out what type of problem you want to solve. Figure out the type of business you want to be in. Figure out the customers you like, okay? Because the worst thing that you're going to want to do is build a business that you can't fire yourself from, okay? So I have a story around this, okay? I've built many businesses in my tenure with dropshipping. I've been dropshipping for 10 years. I've generated over 7 figures in revenue online. I've helped clients generate over 7-figure revenue in online. I am in Russell Brunson's 2 Comma Club. I'm in the Inc. 5000 for having helped build a company to the 2000th fastest growing company in America. I know what I'm doing because I've been in the game for a while, okay? And during the start, when I was getting my footing with dropshipping, I built a business very quickly that hit $10,000. I don't even remember, but I know it was close to or near this $10,000 mark. And I built it very quickly. All right. I was doing influencer marketing. All right. Where I was sending products out to influencers. They were promoting it. This was the time when Instagram shout outs were really big. It's still really big, but now it's all gone to TikTok. Maybe it'll come back if TikTok goes away, right, in the States. But I was building it on Instagram. I was sending products out to influencers. Influencers were posting it, and then that generated sales for me, okay? What I did was I contacted about 60 influencers a day. About 10 people responded back to me. About 5 people said yes to promoting for me. And the promotion was very simple. It was I'll send you the product and you do the promo for me. So every day I would contact 60 influencers. Every day 10 influencers would reply back to me, and every day 5 people would say yes. And from those 5 people, all 5 from those 5 people that said yes, at least 2 to 3 would post for me on that day. And from those 2 to 3 posts, I would generate sales. Okay. And if one influencer went viral, that's it. Okay. And I replicated this business 2 times in 2 different niches. One time I did it in jewelry. All right. And one time I did it in fitness. Okay. Now, in both times, I was actually targeting women. Okay. And what I built was I built a business that was so popular within that very niche that it exploded in sales. But I didn't like the products that I was selling, and I didn't have a fondness for the customer as well, right? Like I don't really, I mean, I've sold jewelry before, but I don't wear it. I'm not interested in it as a product. It's not something I would put on myself, right? So when I built this jewelry business and it was profitable, I hated waking up and fulfilling orders. I hated waking up and talking to my customers. I hated, talking to my suppliers. I had no inclination of introducing new products, right? The money in and of itself wasn't satisfactory enough for me. Okay. And then I didn't learn from the jewelry. I started, and both these businesses had 10K pretty quickly, right? Started it again in the fitness thinking, oh, okay, if I go in this niche, I like to go to the gym and stuff or whatever. If I go into this niche, I'll be successful. Didn't like it, didn't appreciate it. Shut it down. I had to shut both of these businesses that were profitable down. Like I didn't shut them down because they weren't making money. I had to shut them down because I didn't want to do it anymore. I was just tired of waking up every morning, contacting 60 people and talking to and sending out products, right? So the worst thing that you can do when you're building your business is go into a niche that you don't like, okay? Because even if you make money, you will, that's almost worse because then you can't even get out. At least if you don't make money, you can get out and tell yourself, okay, I'll try something. But if you actually do end up being successful and then you try and get out, it's just going to be so much worse. Because what if you've quit your job by then? Or what if you've made serious commitments to family members and you won't be able to leave, right? So it's very, very important to pay attention to the niche that you're serving. Now, this niche that I'm in with this business, I love this business. I love the customers, right? I, in fact, pack orders. When there's a rush, I will go and I'll start packing these orders, right? We've bought all of the fulfillment in-house now. We've moved and transcended dropshipping already because we know that this product works, right? So we've put in that custom order, we've bought products in. So I love the customers. I love responding to customers. I love when my brother and I will be on the phone for 30 minutes to an hour just talking about what's next. There's so many things that we're going to do with this business and take it to the next level. And me and him, we have a deal that at 100,000 AED generated, which is about 30,000 USD, I will show you guys what the business is, okay? So as soon as it hits this much revenue, I will show you the business, okay? But don't ruin it. Don't go and be like, oh, this is it. Just go and view it as a customer, right? I mean, that's all I ask. But at 100,000 revenue generated, 30,000 USD, I'll show you what the exact business is, okay? So anyways, that's number one. We found a niche that both of us liked that was underserved. Okay. Now, how do you find a niche? That's a whole other question. But essentially, a good way to do it is 3 things. Number one is go to Google and just type in list of hobbies. Okay. And then see which one do you like. Indoor hobbies, outdoor hobbies. What are some things that you're interested in? What are some things that you like to do, right? Another thing is keep like a habit tracker, right? So essentially, like, try and track what are you like consuming content on. What are you actually doing during the day? Like, do you like to play sports? Like, are you playing paddle tennis? Are you going out and are you watching soccer games? Are you reading a lot? Like, or are you like a gamer? Like, do you game? Like, what are some of your habits, right? Because there's money to be made in hobbies and habits. Okay. And another thing is Amazon. Like, look at your Amazon purchase history. Like, what type of products are you buying? Are you buying home decor products? Do you like decorating your own house? Do you like giving gifts? And what type of gifts are you giving? What are you interested in? What would you purchase, right? Because this is where I would go ahead and start building and thinking about building a business. Okay. So that's number one. The niche was good. The next thing is once you figure your niche out, then everything becomes easier. Okay. After the niche, you have to really pay attention to the offer. All right. So what is that thing that you're going to give to someone that they would say yes to paying you for, right? And now this is, again, when you're thinking about offer design, right? If you're new in dropshipping, right? Once you think about, all right, I want to go into this niche, I don't want you to overthink the offer. A lot of people will never select this and then get frozen at this. All right. And this is where I want you to not overthink. All right. I want you to just get some sales in, get a taste of money. All right. Because what I would advise is don't switch from this. Okay. I would advise never switch from this, but you can keep testing different offers to see which offer takes off. And I, in fact, encourage people to test multiple offers to see which one takes off. All right. Now, if you're confused about what offer to sell, then in that case, I might have a solution for you that a lot of people have enjoyed taking and using. All right. So what we do on this channel is we build pre-built dropshipping stores. All right. What is a pre-built dropshipping store? A pre-built dropshipping store is a dropshipping store that I have built from scratch, modeling some of the best dropshipping stores that are currently working. All right. So for example, let's look at this dropshipping store that I just built out yesterday. It's a dog car seat that has generated over $1 million in sales. This store it is the most dropshippingest of dropshipping stores I've ever seen. And it's a 7-figure dropshipping store. That's why we studied it. Not only did we study it, we built it out. The original store looks exactly like this. And if you give me a minute, I'll actually go find the original store and show you. All right, so this is the dropshipping store that's done $1 million selling dog back seats. All right, look at this picture. Look at how photoshopped this image is. All right, people don't care. The offer is too good. They want this solution. They want their car seats protected. They have been through too much with their pets ruining their brand new looking cars, and they need this solution. So they don't care that this is Photoshop. They don't care that this is one of the, it's not a well-built store at all. All right. It's not well built. Like there's so much spacing. It's a random image in the middle. They don't care. All right. As long as this product solves their problem. All right. And so this dropshipping store has made a verified $1 million in sales. Why do I know? Because I've invested in spyware tools that show me how much revenue the store has generated. This product alone has sold $600,000 in sales. All right. So we know that this offer works. All right. So most of you guys that get stuck on offer, if the pet niche is the niche that you like, right, then sell anything. Start getting your footing in. It might not work the first time, but the more that you sell in a particular niche, the better your chances improve. All right. And I'll go into that a little bit later as well. Okay. So, but anyways, going back to this, we have literally duplicated this store. We've made it look a lot cleaner, a lot more professional. All right. But we've duplicated this store. Okay. What else have we done? We have provided a white label version of that. What does that mean? That means I have not used any of the images of this original person because I don't want anybody trying to copy someone. All right. What we've done is we've found the suppliers and downloaded high quality images. We've gone and we've rewritten all of the copy, keeping the original influence in mind. And we have the store ready made for you to use, a white label version. All you have to do is download it, one click, and it's imported into your account. Now, what is the software we're using? If you guys don't know, if you're new to this channel, it's called ShopFunnels. This is what I use to run my own dropshipping stores, have been using for years now. I really got tired of Shopify's builder, and I needed one that was much, much better. So ShopFunnels allows you to resize every single element. Anything that you can think of, you can create in the builder here. Very easy, drag and drop. I can move things around like this. I can take this and I can move it up. I can take this and I can move it down. Like whatever I want to do, whatever I can think of, I can do, right? This is like the Canva of website builders, right? Not only that, there's a store, right? I can check my orders here. I can add products here. I can add discount codes, like whatever you think you can do with Shopify, you can do with ShopFunnels. And it was really created for beginner entrepreneurs that are not really getting the success with Shopify because they don't know how to build pages like this. All right. If you don't know how to build pages like this on Shopify, where you'll need a separate app for this and a separate app for this and a separate app for this, it's not going to work. All right. And that's really why I created ShopFunnels, and I use it to this day. And not just me, people that watch this channel have started using ShopFunnels. All right. And so when you can build funnels like this. When you sign up to ShopFunnels, you don't just get access to the software and the ready-made templates or pre-built dropshipping stores that we update every single week, right? And we feature them on the channels. You don't just get one-click access to this. You also get access to a detailed data packet that you can use to essentially, these are all my different stores that I already have here, right? So you can get access to a detailed data packet that includes all of the information you're going to need to launch this product, right? So if I'm going to go here, edit, I'm just going to open this URL, okay? At the bottom of every funnel, there's a detailed data packet, all right? Now it has a step-by-step. If you've never used ShopFunnels before, it's a very easy step-by-step process. You just have to do a few things, add your products, figure out your shipping, and then you can launch, right? It's not difficult at all. Then I give you the AliExpress supplier. So this person is selling this particular product for 19 bucks, all right? And they're selling it over here for, converted, this is $129, right? So I've given you the supplier, right? I've also gone ahead and given you the Facebook ads library, right? So you can go ahead and look at what ads this person is running, right? So you can model those ads. So do you think over here, let's go back here. If you think you're in the same niche, you have the same offer, the next part of the offer is the ad, right? And the next part of this is the website or funnel, right? So if you think you have the same, or not the same, but you've modeled and improved the offer, you've modeled and improved the ad, and you've modeled and improved the funnel, don't you think you can get at least a few sales under your belt? Like, logically explain to me why that wouldn't work for you, right? And so at some point in your dropshipping journey, you've either been stuck at niche, offer, ad, or funnel. So this really helps attempt to solve all those problems because it has all the various niches that people like and love. It has offers from different parts of those niches. It has all of the information here in terms of how to advertise and actually sell this product, right? It has the customer analysis. You have to understand your customer, right? It has the Facebook ad targeting. It has ad angles that you want to use. It has TikTok viral marketing because that is very, very important in today's day and age. So it has all of the information. Like, why wouldn't you be successful, right? So much so that we actually, again, if you get access to ShopFunnels, you also get access to a private community of individuals that are using ShopFunnels for themselves. All right. So this is that community. All right. And in that community, Murtaza joined maybe 2 days ago. All right. It's not been a while. All right. But in the first 12 hours of joining ShopFunnels, he launched his funnels and scheduled the ads for midnight in day one. And we were all going crazy for him. All right. In the first day, in the first 12 hours, he subscribed to ShopFunnels and launched the funnel and had the ads scheduled for midnight because it's a very easy step-by-step. All right. I knew because of the way that he's operating that he's such a massive action taker, he's going to get sales. And in just 21 hours of its ads launching, he got 2 sales. All right. He made $159 in the first 21 hours. And he's not the only one. Jack, another member of our ShopFunnels community, all right, he, let me see if I can pull up his posting history. I think they let you, all right. He, in his first week, launched and made his first sales, all right. So this is just basically speed. It's just a shortcut. ShopFunnels is not tough to use. If you've used Shopify, ShopFunnels will seem like a breeze, easy to use. All right. And so before we continue, I just want to quickly talk about, if you want to hear Murtaza's whole story, it's linked in the description. I don't want to, there's a whole interview that I've had with him, really just documenting his process of using ShopFunnels. It's just down in the description. You can watch it. Jack's interview is in there as well. All right. But, to get started, you just launch in 3 easy steps. Step number 1, select a pre-built dropshipping store. Step number 2, add your brand name and details, right? So for example, in this store, let's say I wanted to run this store. I'm just going to hide these 2 blocks because that's just for you as a marketer, right? I'm going to go ahead and click save. I'm going to go to store. I'm going to go here to these 4 steps that I have to finish. It'll be just creating a product is just adding your products, right? Now I have all of the information here. Right here, I've also come up with a new unique name, right? So I have the name, I have the pricing, I have all of that already figured out for you, right? So all you have to do is select your product, add your brand name and details, and then turn on your ads. And it's really, really, really that simple. All right. Can't make it for free because I want people in there that are taking massive action. I did have it for free at the start, and I got a lot of people in there, but they weren't actually doing anything with any of the software because it was free, because they had all the time in the world. They weren't really actually launching, right? So as soon as I made it 59, people started valuing it and people started using it and launching it and started making sales. All right. So it's only for 59. All right. And when you join, you get weekly winning products. I build every single week. All right. I build almost daily. So you will always have a fresh supply of winning products that are coming in. And this is the reason being is I don't want you to overthink this. The only decision I want you to make is what niche I want to go into. And these niches are amazing. All these niches are hobby niches fueled by passion, and all of them have done verified sales. As you can see here, $780,000, $730,000, 1.7 million, right? So every single funnel has done verified sales. And just pick the offer. That's it. All right. So I don't want you to overthink it. All right. So you get a one-on-one coaching call with me. If anybody's done a one-on-one, please comment down below. Let people know what that experience is like. But you and me, we're just going to have a conversation. I want to find out who you are, because every single person in this group, I know who they are. I know every single member of this group. I know what they're doing. I know where they're at in their journey. I know where they're stuck. I know where they're going. All right. So I want to have that experience with you as well. So access to the private mastermind, we discussed, you're going to get access to my advertising playbook, right? So tomorrow we're actually doing a live one-on-one. So you can see the exact conversations that are happening, but tomorrow, like every Wednesday, we have an intensive deep dive session where it's like this, but there's so much stuff that I can't cover on YouTube. Like I can't show my stats sometimes, and I can't, but tomorrow, we put up a poll, like what do you guys want to learn, right? So it's either a Facebook ads breakdown, like how do I set up my targeting and get first day sales, a creative breakdown, best practices on how to create ads, or do you want an offer strategy? Now, people want it all, right? A lot of people want it all, but we can do one. So we're going to do a very intensive deep dive Wednesday tomorrow on this session. That call is going to be recorded and uploaded as well, right? And I'm going to keep revealing my advertising playbook, because once you're in the group, I am as obsessed with you getting your sales as you are. Like Murtaza, when he posted this, I'm sure he's going to be in the comments talking to you guys. But as soon as he posted this, I texted him and I said, dude, do you need anything? Are we good? Like, is your funnel looking good? Or how are your ad stats? Like, because I know that he's on his way to get his sales, right? So we were speaking, and then what happened, he got his first sales, right? So I'm as invested in this as you are. So you will get my advertising playbook, and you'll get a one-on-one launch call where you and I will get on the phone and I will launch your ads with you, because I want to make sure that you're doing it correctly. We've just added this. There's someone that worked for me for a while who is an insane person in terms of digital marketing, a 7-figure marketer in his own right. And I'm fortunate enough to bring him and his valuable time in this group, right? And he's going to be giving you guys 2 accountability calls. So after you're done with me, he's going to be on you to make sure you are moving and progressing forward. He's going to give you tasks, and you're going to check that you did them. All right. And that's going to be very important because I know a lot of you guys, life gets in the way and you don't do it. So 2 accountability calls. And if you don't make sales in the first 29 days, or for any reason you don't like the software or the experience and the community that's behind it, for any reason, it could be anything, all you have to do is text me, hey Ali, maybe this wasn't for me. I will refund you money, and you and we will part on good terms, because I know at some point you'll come back, right? Maybe, I've tried back in my heyday, right? I used to try, stop, because everything was happening in life, right? Try a little bit, stop a little bit. It happens, and I completely understand. That's why I don't want to lock anybody into a commitment. For the first month, any reason whatsoever you give me, I will accept it, and I will say goodbye and thank you. All right. But if you do make sales in the first 7 days, I want to sponsor ShopFunnels for you. So ShopFunnels will be completely free. All right. You don't have to pay anything. That's my way of giving back to you, and that's my way of congratulating you on your first sales. Okay, so I want to, if you don't make any money in the first month, in the first 29 days, if you hit me up, we're all good, right? If you do make sales in the first 7 days, I will still sponsor your ShopFunnels, because I want this to be the easiest no-brainer decision that you've ever made. All right. Now this is very important, guys. Only 50 people. After that, the price is going up. we sat down, we looked at the software, looked at the community, and we've decided that either we're going to shut the group down or we're going to double the price. It looks like we're going to double the price. All right. And it will never be made available for this price ever again. Only the first 50, only the first people that ever joined and took a chance on ShopFunnels, on me, on this channel, on this community will get it for that price. All right. And I don't want to say anything, but we're very close. All right. We're very close. There's some people who have gotten in who might not have even applied to get in the group. This number might be higher, right? So if you want to take a bet on yourself, it's the easiest one you'll ever make, because either way, there's no risk to you, but there might be a reward at the end, right? So only 50 people. Go to shopfunnels.net, sign up. As soon as you do, you'll get an email from me. You'll get an email from the accountability coach. We want you to book your call so that you're progressing along your journey and we can keep checks on you, all right? Cool. So with that being said, let's go back into what we were talking about, the offer, right? So the offer that we made for this business that I did, that did over $100, is good for a lot of reasons. Number one, when you're thinking about offer, you have to think about something that has a dramatic demonstration. Okay. Now, all of these products over here have dramatic demonstrations. Okay. So for example, this product is a shimmer marker. All right. The way Jack got sales selling this product, look at the demonstration here. Look at how dramatic this demonstration is. It does something. It attracts attention. All right. Look at this one. This one is a rose box. It's perfect for Valentine's. It's perfect for giving. All right. When you flip it, it shows a necklace. All right. There's a very nice dramatic demonstration here. So it's very good for ads. Okay. This one is the most dramatic demonstration because it's like this red light, something like some alien tech is going on here. Right. So it'll get people interested. It'll get people to, and then it throws steam, right? The ads for this one are just absolutely insane. Okay. So it has to have a dramatic demonstration. That's for sure. And then you're also going to want to make sure that the pricing is favorable. All right. For the offer that we are running for this store, both of these are insane. Okay. So we almost have 90% margins here because we worked out with the supplier and we can get product for really, really cheap. That's why you can see over here for cost of goods sold that $35 in cost of goods sold help us secure around $480 in sales. That's not even 90%. That's 95% margin. Okay. So when you have good margin, you can work. And the demonstration is very dramatic. That's why on TikTok, over 2 videos have hit 100K views. Me and my brother, we talk every day and we assign how many sales go to paid and how many sales go to organic, right? And at this current moment in time, paid is doing about 60 to 70% in sales. All right, 60 to 70% in sales, while organic is doing 20 to 30. But as soon as another video will go viral, it will shift where organic will handle like 90 and paid will do 10. So that's how it's working. So as long as your offer has a dramatic demonstration where it does something and transformative, all right, and the pricing is good where you can secure it from your supplier at a cheap cost, those offers work really well. Now, advertising. There's a whole other thing that we can do on advertising. In fact, I'm going to cover a very, very detailed call on the ShopFunnels community that's happening tomorrow, right? But for advertising, for people that are getting started, even for our business, right? What we're doing is we're just modeling what's successful. Okay, we're modeling what's successful. We've seen other people in the niche do ads. We've studied other people's Instagram and Facebook, and we're just modeling what works. All right. Essentially, we just do this. We look at what other people are doing and we do it just a little bit better, right? Our quality of our video is a little bit better, right? Our copy is a little bit more compelling. All right. Our editing is a little nicer, right? It has to be, okay? It has to be. Let's say this person, okay? This person can run ads here because they started running it before you and their pixel is very, very advanced. All right. So it can find buyers easy. If you ran the same page with this quality, you might not experience the same amount of success because just because how do I say this? You need to be a little bit better. You might actually get some sales. I'm not going to say you don't, but if you were just a little bit better than them, just a little bit more professional, then you can have a little bit more certainty that you will get sales. If you ran the same page, I don't know, maybe people will be sort of unimpressed with the design and not give it a lot of credibility, right? But whereas if you did something like this, right, and you don't have to use ShopFunnels. You can use whatever you want. Just make it look good. Just make it look nice. I spend a lot of time and attention, even with this curve, designing this curve, right? It's easy on ShopFunnels, but it had to be there because they had a curve here, right? They had some curve here, right? But I wanted ours to look a little bit more professional, a little bit neater, right? Just to present that this is a viable offer. So that's not a bad way to approach advertising. Just model what's working. Make sure the quality is better. Make sure that the copy is better, and make sure that the editing is nicer. All right. And finally, the funnel. All right. This I could do a whole other hour on, but let's talk about what your web page needs to look like. Okay. If you think you're running a template like this, all right, that every dropshipper and their mother are running, all right? Every dropshipper and their mother are running this template. Okay, this is not going to cut it, all right? Unless you are Kylie Jenner, who is selling something that is very brand driven, then all you need is this. But until and unless you have compelling copy, all right, you have high quality images, okay, you have a strong offer like 50% off, you have urgency and scarcity like a timer, right, you have strong call to actions like reminders to add to cart, you have bundle pricing that tells people they have to buy now, stats to support your argument, right? Nice amount of reviews, right? Unless you don't cover, these are just the basics. If you don't cover these basics, you're going to have a tough time making sales. So model what people are doing and do it better, right? This page does have all of those different elements. It has a timer, nice images, it has compelling copy. It's just designed with no spacing in mind. A basic dropshipper made this, but who gives a shit? They're doing $1 million in rev, right? But if we're entering the market, we need to enter a little bit better. So if you're designing this on ShopFunnels, or if you're designing this on Shopify or ClickFunnels, whatever you decide to use, design it like this. Spend some time. I spent about 2 hours. No, that's not true. A lot more time designing this. Okay. And so you need to put in that time and effort to make your pages look a certain way and offer some credibility. All right. And then right after the funnel, it's time to make upsells. Again, this is very, very important. A lot of the difference between like this, up until this is what every basic dropshipper is doing. Okay. Up until this, the niche, offer, ad, and funnel. All right. This is what everybody does. And this is what people who are making real money do. All right. I doubled my profits when I added upsells, and specifically added digital upsells. What is a digital upsell? A digital upsell is something you don't have to fulfill on. Like, for example, with this funnel, right over here, you get upsell pages ready to build, and I'll show you how to add upsells when you're launching this. It's all covered in the training that you guys get when you join. All right. So, but if you make them digital, like it's like a how to take care of your dog, like mini training that you can very easily generate with AI. You build it once and you keep selling it. And so all of that is pure profit that's being captured. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I can go on and on about this. If there's anything specific you want to learn, just, be sure to mention it in the comments. I want to deep dive into things that is interesting to you, but I feel like we covered a lot. Like, this is a lot to go over in one video. I want to show you ad stats, but I feel like that might be a lot for this one. I'll share it with the group first. That's happening tomorrow. Maybe in a future video, I'll break down like what advertising looks like what stats got us to the 100 orders, how you can expect to get like what is, okay, I'll tell you this. If you did all of this, this is the journey to 100 orders. Okay, this is the journey to 100 orders. Okay, if your goal is 100 orders, this is your journey. All right, if your product is $30, right? If your product is $30, this is the $30,000 roadmap. All right, most products are like the $30. So this is the $30,000 roadmap, right? So for our business, right? Our product is at $30. This is our $30,000 roadmap. All right, so be sure to do this. All right, be sure to have a roadmap, a journey like this mapped out for you. You need to know the next steps. And the more one-on-ones I'm doing, people can't get past this. This is where most people get stuck. This is what's haunting them. They can't figure this out. And when you use something that's already done, completed, white labeled, ready for you to use, right? What I've noticed, it just helps them break through this barrier into this. And then there's this other barrier here, and then there's other barrier here. But for this too, we have the community that's designed, right, to help you out. But again, very quickly on that, be sure, with ShopFunnels, you can launch in 3 easy steps. All you do is select a store, add your brand name and details, turn on ads. For $59, you get weekly winning products, a one-on-one call with me, access to a private group, my advertising playbook, a one-on-one launch call, 2 accountability calls with my performance coach. If you don't make any sales in the first 29 days or hate it for any reason, full money back. If you make sales in your first 7 days, full money back. I'm going to give Murtaza his 59. I'm waiting for Murtaza. You got to send me your information so I can send it. Now he's going to watch the video. He's going to send me his information. I've asked for it like 2 times. And only 50 people. Then I will need to shut down the group or make it expensive. Because I want to maintain quality and I want to know every single person's name. ShopFunnels.net/pricing. Now, boys and girls, whoever's made it this far, it's time to just chat. All right, I leave the end of this video to chat with you guys about what's going on. So recently, I had a discussion with my mentor, right? And I was telling him that, dude, I'm doing these videos and I'm building these stores, and it is burning me out. Because it's not the only thing that I do, right? I'm running multiple businesses right now. And I was like, dude, this is like burning me out. Like, I'm building a store every day. And he put some things into perspective for me. He's like, people aren't just watching you because you build stores. It's a big part of why they're watching you, but they want to follow along in your journey while you build this other dropshipping business. So don't discount that, right? You don't have to build videos, or you don't have to build businesses every day. Keep doing that, right? I used to build one every single day. Right now we have such a big library of templates, and all of these are built. And then not only do you have to build them, I have to go research all of this information. I have to put it together in a packet. I have to link it. I have to upload it. I have to test it. So he said, dude, don't do that. Just a few videos like this one, talk about strategy, talk about implementation, talk about the other things that are going on in your life. And I don't know if this video will do views, but it's okay. It's okay because this is important too, right? It's not like you just need this. This is going to help, but the stuff that we spoke about, like being invested in your customer, understanding competition, making better ads, improving quality, breaking through barriers, like that's important too. So we're going to change up the channel a little bit. It's going to be a build video every other day, and every other day it's going to be like chatting with me almost, right? And that's going to help me keep my sanity a little bit, which I appreciate. Also, on a completely different note, we've done 900 subscribers. How freaking crazy is that? We're closing in on 50 ShopFunnels subscribers, which is going to be insane. All right. I already know that I'm going to get so much flack and so many requests to drop the price. I was having intense discussions about this. Like, should I not drop the price? Should I always keep the price the same? And I was just like, no. Like, first off, I've committed on this channel that I'm going to increase the price. So I can't back off my commitment now. I've already committed it. That's number one. And number two is like, I have not gotten like every person that enters, they can't believe that they've gotten all of this for this price. And I love that feeling. I want to hold on to that feeling for as long as possible, but I know realistically I can't, right? The more views these videos get, the more onboardings happen, the quality will drop of the onboarding, right? The onboarding experience. My calendar is booked, right? For the free one-on-ones that I do, for the onboarding calls that I do, the calendar is booked, right? And then if the people continue to sign up in the way that they are, it's going to be booked for a really long time. So there's going to have to be a point where we stop, right? But okay, so the people that have paid the $59, they'll be grandfathered in. The price will never increase for them. If, by the way, guys that are on the $59 plan, there are other plans in there, right? They'll give you access to more funnels, just more. If you upgrade now, you will never have to pay higher prices because it'll never be this low. It can't be this low, right? Just the software costs alone to maintain and run the software, like it's not like I'm like minting money with ShopFunnels by any means, all right? Just because I've offered the software to people at the lowest possible cost so that I can continue to run the software and justify its expenses. But when I talk about, you know, my business partners and my mentors about this whole thing that we're doing, is that we want to create the ultimate dropshipping community, and the way that's going to happen. And this is the vision for the future. And I know most people aren't here, so this could be just my therapy session of me talking to myself. But if you are here, comment down below. If you're at the 40 something mark, I want to know exactly what mark you've reached, because I know you're going to be a real one if you comment down below. But okay, so the community will be one payment with access to everything. All right. So I have had the opportunity to work with 7-figure businesses, and every 7-figure business needs a few departments. All right. What departments do they need? Okay. They need a creative department. Okay. They need a creative department, right? Something that's doing their ads. Okay. They need a copywriting department. Okay. They need an operational department, fulfilling orders like VA and stuff, getting back to customers, okay? And then they need an optimization department, okay? Someone that's looking at their funnels and optimizing it, okay? And then they need an advertising department, okay? I want to create a community where you pay one fee, and whatever that fee is, and you get access to everything. And over the years, we're going to make this happen. I've already achieved something like this, all right, in my own businesses. So why can't I make it open for everybody, where you have the best creative minds, the best copywriters, the best operation, the best optimizing, and as soon as you join, all you have, for example, if your business needed ads, you just place a request to the creative department. In 2 days, you get your ads back, all right? And you don't have to go anywhere, and you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to pay a single penny more than the monthly subscription. All right. You need some copy. You just ask for copy and they'll give you ad copy or landing page copy. You need the copy optimized, right? Or input it into your landing page. You ask the optimization team. You need your orders sorted. You ask the VA team, right? You need orders shipped to US. You ask the operation. They'll figure it out for you. It's not your headache. The only thing you are doing is running the business. And that is the future of this group. All right, I'm putting it out there in the universe. That's going to be what we're going to get this group to, okay? But the price, I don't know what that price is. And, whenever I have one-on-one discussions about this particular arm of the business, I always get the feedback, you're charging very little. The students in the community say, I can't believe this is all you're charging. Like, they're like, what's the catch, right? Everyone's saying, like, what's the catch? There is no freaking catch. You just came early. You were the first 50. That's the catch. You won the freaking lottery. If you don't leave, I can promise you thousands upon thousands of dollars in value that you will get just by being part of the group. For example, right now I'm developing the ShopFunnels Academy, which is going to be a very detailed, intense breakdown of e-commerce, all right, on a very, very high level. And anybody in the community will get access to it for free. It will not, like, I don't want to sell shit separately. You know what I mean? Like think about like Netflix. They don't sell you shit separately, right? They just did the Jake Paul fight. You got it for free because you were part of Netflix, right? So I want to create a community like that. So that's the aim. That's the goal, right? For example, what's the first addition to this community? This wasn't there before, but there's a performance coach in there now, right? Very soon, we're adding a funnel builder, right? He will build your funnels for you. Like, there's going to be cool shit like that that's going to be happening over the next few months. Experience it. You have nothing to lose. Literally, you have nothing to lose. And I don't mean to like, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other if you don't join, because I know if I make it well enough, people will join. Just because, like, someone will tell someone that, oh, no, I spoke to Ali, or you have to be in this group. You're trying to build your business, you have to be in this group. That's it. That's the goal. It's very simple. You want to build your business online, you have to be in this group. That's it. You study from others, get other people's courses, get other people's YouTube, get other people's this, that, but you have to be in this group. How can you not be in this? How can you not have Netflix? Like, I know you're going to the theater and watching Amazon Prime and watching movies on demand and shit like, but you have Netflix. You have to, right? So it's going to be like that. You have to have ShopFunnels. But anyways, wow, today was a crazy long video. All right, I need to sign off. I need to go do other shit. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Thank you for 900 of you that have trusted me with a subscription to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. If you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, what you doing, man? Like, me and you. It's just me and you now. What are you doing? You got to subscribe. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace.